Hello and welcome to my weekly blog for this week. Firstly, you might have noticed that we're recording at a different location today. We're at my Nans house because she has nicely invited us round for lunch. I don't have much to report for this week, so it's not going to be a very long one. Just to say, it's been my first full week back at work. And because of that I've been quite tired. I've also been doing more at the gym, and I've got a gym review to sort that out this coming Monday. As you can hear, my voice is much better than it was but still not perfect, and I have finished the course of antibiotics now, so I've got an appointment again for the doctors on Monday to hopefully sort that out. There's not a lot coming up in the world of mixed martial arts for a number of weeks, so there's no predictions videos or recap videos for you to watch, and nobody else that I know that's performing anywhere else. But we do have a few birthdays. We've got Matt Brown on Monday the 10th of January, Peter Sobotta on Tuesday the 11th of January, and I believe that Liam Remedios is 21, or is 21 now. I think he's just about to turn 21 on Thursday the 13th. So that's all this week. I hope you all have a fantastic birthday and manage to eat lots of cake, but not too much that it spoils your training regime. The only other thing to record here is that John Lyon, a member of our forum, has released the fact that he is now engaged and due to be married, I think in the fall, if I remember rightly, and he's getting married in the US, so best wishes to him and her. I don't know who she is, but I do think it's nice also that they're probably going to end up moving out there. Well, he'll end up moving out there to the US, so I hope all goes well with that. And that really is my weekly blog for this week. There's one other important thing which we'll see after this. So the other thing I wanted to say to you was to talk about my friend Denise, who sent me a Christmas present, and what it was. I don't know if you can see that with the light. Let me just get it right. Right, this is my Jens Pulver Action Figure. If I just get him out of his box, there we are. It's part of the Series 6, if you collect action figures. I don't, I have to say, but having been sent one, and as it is Jens Pulver, it is a collector's item, so I suppose it's something that I should have, really. Do you know, I can't get him out of his box. I don't particularly want to damage it either. He's not going to come very easily. I'm going to have to use a bit of force to get into this box. Never mind, eh? I'm just breaking a priceless, oops, there we are, priceless collector's item here. Apparently, Jens Pulver isn't the most easiest of action figures to find. And here we are. I finally got into it. And now he's stuck between two sheets of plastic. There we are. Now, he comes, according to this, with, what was it? It was Ultra Flex articulation. And the reason he comes with Ultra Flex articulation, he's just jumped literally out of the, oh dear, is because, as you can see, you can actually, he bends in half here. He's got, oh no, he swizzles as well. I don't quite know how you get him to bend, but he's got a little bendy thing here. And you can see that his arms are all bendable as well, and his legs, he sort of came out a bit akimbo. Oh. So anyway, so this is my Jens Pulver Action Man which was given to me by my friend Denise, and I wanted to just say that I can sit him up actually. I'll have to sit him up on top of the caligas seat or something like that. There we are. But the other thing I wanted to say was more letters have come due to me writing to the government last year about the part-by-part rent. I got a letter from the Department of Work and Pensions. They were the first people, and they said that basically the government is acting to stop the rapid increase in housing benefit expenditure, which is expected to reach 20 billion this year. The government believes rates of housing benefits in the private rented sector have increased to unmanageable levels, and many customers are able to enter into rental commitments that people earning a reasonable wage would not consider. Yeah, I love that, and I agree with that completely. Basically, the rents are far too high for the state to support. But hello, that we still have to manage to rent out these properties, even though the rents are going up. And here, of course, the rent hasn't gone up at all throughout this. Not since 2006 has this rent increased. So there's something else to be said about that. A little bit disappointed about theirs. Theirs is, we're going to wash our hands of this. The other person to get in contact with me was Ikram Patel of Communities and Local Governments. He's basically saying here that if I do want to buy a property or go into part-by-part rent, there's such a thing as a home buy agent, and he suggests that I contact them, and he's given me a list, an online list of sources which will be useful probably in April when I come to looking at part-by-part rent. So Ikram Patel, 10 out of 10 for his correspondence, but the Department of Work and Pensions, you know, complete flop. And I don't think I'll be getting much more correspondence from this now. I think those were the government departments that the people I wrote to passed over to. The only person that I haven't had any correspondence with at all is, bizarrely enough, the Treasury. George Osborne, who I wrote to, he was not evidently either too busy or not polite enough, one of the two, to even send me an acknowledgement letter. The Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister both managed that, so something there to reflect upon. If you want to write to him, I wouldn't bother.